Alright, so good night everybody. Welcome to the September online Hearthstone tournament. This is the top 4 between Heaven and the boss, and in the second semi-finals we'll have Chieftain versus Jonathon. So we're getting prepared here to watch Heaven and the boss, and they are just loading in. We'll load in as soon as they start, but just letting you know that the top 4 from yesterday are Heaven, the boss, Chieftain and Jonathon. So they'll be playing it out now in order to see who will be the top 3 in order to get the prizes. So thank you for joining us. Alright, as we wait for the game to load, and we'll switch over as soon as we load in. I'll just say we had 10 participants yesterday. A bit disappointing since we've had a lot more in the past, but we expect more in the future. Alright, so we're just gonna load into the game now, and we're just going to swap across. So Heaven has chosen to start off with his Paladin versus Warlock from the boss. Already at 2 and 3, Heaven has Hydrologist on the board with Righteous Protector and a Silver Hand Recruit. Warlock going to use the Defile to clear the board. And the response from Heaven's Paladin will be a Corpse Taker with that Taunt, Wind Fury. Wow, everything really. Lifesteal, Divine Shield, and Twilight Drake being put down there. Blessings of the Night for that 7/7. And he's gonna attack face instead of the... Wow, and yep, that's 14 damage to face. The boss really has to be able to find something here in order to get rid of that. To pop... Yeah, he's gonna use Immortal Coil to pop the Divine Shield. Gonna bring out the Mistress of Mixtures, but the Secret of Repentance just made it go from 2 health to 1 health. And the Defile coming out again. The boss getting back 4 health there, and that was actually a really good play. He didn't have much options there, so he had to go with that. Ooh. Megasaurus being put on after just 1 Murloc on the board. He didn't really have much options again there because his Murloc, his board wasn't filled with Murlocs. He didn't have really much in hand, so... And he'll go for the 1/1. Back to the boss now. Twilight Drake for the 4/7. And Sun Fury Protector for the taunt. Hmm. Spike. Yep, Spike Ridge Steed onto the Megasaurus to make it 7-10. And easily takes out that Twilight Drake. Now what is Paladin going to do? Is he going to clearboard or hit face? And he's gonna hit face. Oh yeah, he's gonna... Yep, and then Hellfire. Hellfire to clearboard, however, Stegodon will be in place now. And Voidwalker being dropped there by D-Boss to end his turn. He just picked a, Heaven just picked up a Bone Mare. But he's gonna actually use his Spike Ridge Steed again. And just summons a Silverhand Recruit. D-Boss, what possibilities do you have? A Doomsayer? Doomsayer and then turn. And I think that might be game. Bone Mare coming down onto the Stegodon. And that will be 8 of damage to hit face for game. So game 1 goes over to Heaven. And because it's Conquest, he wouldn't be able to use that Murloc Paladin again. So we'll see what he pulls out now. Alright, so as we go into game number 2, it's going to be the Warrior versus Warlock. So Gul'dan go in first, and we'll drop the Voidwalker. And what is Heaven going to play here? He could use coin into Fury War Axe, or he could play the Not's First Mate and be able to get Patches out, but Patches will... it wouldn't be able to destroy that Voidwalker. So he's going to go for the Axe, get rid of that Taunt. And Gul'dan is just going to use his hero power. And so is Heaven. And both end turn. Back over to Gul'dan, he just life taps. And is gonna play at Mistress of Mixtures. And back to Heaven. Now he just drew the South Sea Deccan. And he's going for the Frothing Berserker, and then clear the Mixtures, Mistress of Mixtures. So Gul'dan back to full health. And he's gonna drop the Twilight Drake. 4-7. First mate being put out. Patches should come out here as well. Yep. Ooh, a heroic strike for 5 damage here from Hero. And possibly South Sea into the Twilight Drake to clear board, and then 5 damage to face. Oh, it's gonna run Patches into it. Okay, so that he, wow, okay, so that, yeah, wow, yeah, he just cleared 2 of his own minions in order to give the Frothing Berserker up to 8 damage and then hit face. That was actually a very strategic play. Mortal Coil being killing out the first mate for the draw. And it doesn't make sense to drop Protector there. Oh, he actually ends turn. Doesn't have a strong hand, and he's just gonna take 9 to face. Oh, another Mortal Coil being drawn there. Siphon Soul. So he gets back 3 health, but Heaven does have the Bitter Tide Hydra, which is already 8 damage to face. That's 14 damage. Oh no, that's game. That is lethal game. Oh wow. So game 2 go already going over to Heaven. And is he going to get the 3-0 clean sweep? That was just wow. Heaven still showing his dominance in this tournament. Hasn't lost a match yet, I think, in the last 2 tournaments. So he is just on a rampage. So we are waiting for game 3 to start, and here we go. It's going to be Heaven's Priest now versus the boss's Rogue. So he said let's give the Warlock a little rest and see how my Rogue is going to perform. I think he's got a good opening hand here. He's got 2 backstabs. I think he'll replace 1. Yep, and he does. Oh, actually, yeah, he does replace 1. Heaven getting the Cleric in turn 2. It's gonna drop it with the Power Word Shield. And Lutoda being dropped. Acolyte of Pain. He's gonna use his face to hit the Lutoda. He does have Pain in hand. He can use Pain to get rid of that Acolyte of Pain. Or he could drop the Priest of the Feast, but he hasn't lost any health yet, so so he does opt to drop down the Priest of the Feast. Another Acolyte of Pain being hovered over here from the boss. Yep, and he's gonna drop it. Gnomish Inventor being picked up here. What is Heaven going to play here? So yeah, he's gonna play Raza, and that way his hero power is gonna cost 0 for this game. Feast's gonna take out one of those Acolytes of Pains. Ooh, Vanish. So, ooh, Heaven Hand isn't full, so he doesn't have to burn a card, but the board is clear. What is he going to drop here? So, Novice Engineer, Cleric, and also Dark Reaper being dropped from Heaven. Nice. And Fan of Knives. Yep. I think Lyra could be a good play here. He's gonna heal to see what he could get, and he gets a potion of madness. What is okay? So Heaven's gonna go for the inventor to see what else he could pick up. Okay, now he's gonna go with the Trailblazer and shuffle a Ungoro pack into his Fan of Knives to followed by the Eviscerate. And back over to Heaven. He's gonna drop the Raza, followed by Curious Glimmer Root. And Heaven burns a card there, which is a Dragonfire Potion. And he's also going to lose Raza now as well with the Sap. Another Sap to get rid of. And the boss gonna Shadow Step the Murloc and possibly play it back, yep, so that Heaven has to burn another 2 cards. Oh, and he just lost Shadow and Anduin there. That's gonna be a crucial card there. So Kazakus being played there, and Heaven picks up Kazakus Potion, which will deal 8 damage, freeze 3 random enemy minions. He could play that next turn, but it'll be a waste because the boss only has 1 minion out, and he's gonna play Pain. Heaven is gonna play Pain and then heal back himself and end turn. I would have no, probably not, because your hand is already full. Drop the Acolyte. Ooh, Valera the Hollow is gonna be played. That stealth is gonna help the boss, who now has 23 health with 5 armor. Heaven playing the Inventor to pick up Radiant Elemental. Priest of the Feast. And now Bloom Mage Thanos. The boss has a lot of thinking to do here. He does have another Coalite Oracle, sorry. So he plays the Mirror, Faceless Manipulator to make a copy of the face of the priest. He's gonna drop the Cold Light Oracle. Backstab onto the Blood Mage. And Shadow Step back onto the... Ooh, Heaven just lost. Crucial card there as well. Dang, Doomsayer being lost. Those are 3 important cards being lost there. And that is Death, Doomsayer, and... Wow. He could, yes, get it back here. He plays Lyra. Lyra followed by Radiant Elemental and Potion of Madness. Eviscerate gonna take out that ooh, Circle of Healing being pulled up. Dang. Heaven picking up a lot of good potions and this is now going to be an infinite loop. Ooh, the boss's hand is now full. Boar. Cold Blood. Wow, oh my word, this is gonna probably be big here. Cold Blood into Cold Blood. Wow, the Faceless Manipulator. And that's 13 damage, 13 damage. Preparation into Eviscerate. 4 game. That's a OTK. Wow. And just like that, the boss picks up his first game, doesn't get the whitewash. And I must say that was a very impressive play there by the boss for that OTK. Dang. So gonna play some music while we wait to go to the second match. And this is gonna be coming in from Zymatrax. Alright, so we're going back into the next game, and it's going to be Heaven's Priest again versus the boss's Druid. Ooh, a very hard start here for the boss. That's a ooh, hard hand to start there from the boss. Infestation with Wild Growth into Spreading Plague. He draws a Jade Blossom, but it's not gonna help much. Let's see if he could turn this around. Oh yeah, okay, he gets a Nurse, so that could possibly help him. That's gonna help him. So he's gonna play the Jade Blossom, gets the 1/1 out. And Heaven gonna play the Tar Creeper on turn 3. It's gonna be now impossible for the boss to get rid of that right now. He's gonna play Nourish and draw 3 cards. Oh no, sorry, he's gonna gain the 2 mana crystals. That's gonna ramp him up pretty quickly. He's already on 8 mana crystals compared to Heaven's 4. And Heaven looking for... what does he want to play here? He's gonna play Curious Glimmerroot. And he's gonna pick up Innovate, Holy Smite, and gonna hit face. Oh, he's gonna actually use the Innovate for the Spreading Plague. Ultimate Infestation, sorry. I'm gonna get rid of that Tar Creeper and draw 5 cards. Oh, he gets another Ultimate Infestation, so that's gonna be pretty good for the boss. Raza gonna be dropped here from Heaven. Ooh. Jade Behemoth being dropped from the boss. And Heaven's gonna find himself in a little... ooh, nice pint-sized potion there. And oh my god, the combination. Horror being played and to clear the board. Ultimate Infestation again being played from the boss to clear Raza. And Anduin being picked up. He does have coin in hand, but I think he'll wait on because the Jades are already at 4, so the next one should be 5s. So I think he should wait for Anduin. He's gonna play the Trailblazer to put the shuffler on Unguru pack into his deck. And Bloodmaid being dropped. Swipe to get rid of that. And a Wrath to just deal the 1 damage to clear board and also to draw the card. Wild Growth, so that he gets an excess mana to draw a card. He's gonna draw the card. If I were him, he hits 5 to face, and I would play the Jade Idol to shuffle 3 back in because he already used one before. So the opts not to. He's gonna just hit face for 1. And Heaven has Dragonfire Potion now. He's gonna play the Inventor, gets Cleric. Gonna heal himself and enter the boss. Oh, looking at Ghoul, the Medivh Guardian. And Shadow Anduin being dropped here from heaven to get rid of the Ghoul Infestor and Guardian. Void Form hitting face for 2 and Shield going on to Innovator for the draw. And Void Form again, wow, onto the boss. Spreading Plague. I wouldn't play Spreading Plague, it just doesn't make sense. He's gonna swipe. And gonna deal the 3 damage. Followed by Mirror Keeper to get the 2/2 slime. And Heaven get picking up the sealed Unguru pack. He's gonna hit face 2, followed by Shadow Visions to reset. What is he going to pick up here? Spirit Lash for the lifesteal or Pain? He's gonna go for the Silence, the master spell. Wow. Hit face. He's looking to hit face more than clear board. You're gonna be played here. Gain 5, deal 3 damage. Freeze the enemy down. Hammer of Wrath to himself. Draws 1. Iron Hide. Forbidden Ritual. Flame to himself. Slam. Spirit Leash. Wow. To clear his own board. Mortal Coil. Lol. Corrupting Miss. Shadow Step. Oh, Shadow Step to get back the Yogg into hand. What? This is gonna be 5/5 Jade. Heaven using Void Form to hit face. Lyra being dropped with again another Void Form. Innovate. Followed by Coin. He's gonna keep hitting face. Lyra gonna get Divine Spirited to get the double health. Horror being picked up. Horror gonna be played. Silence onto the Jade Golem to pick up a Embrace the Shadow. It's gonna play it. Wow. So he's really trying to hit face pretty hard and fast, Heaven that is, using that reset and the free reset as well of the Void Form. Jade Idol being played to get the 6/6, and here comes Yogg again. Sap to return Lyra to hand. Betrayal, oh my gosh. Sap. Wisp of the God, Cold Blood. Oh my god. Forge of this upgrade. Betrayal, Shadow Step. Oh wait, is he gonna Shadow Step Yogg again? Nope. It's gonna be a wow. Fork Lightning, Nourish. Oh, and he's out of cards now. Shit, and he just lost his last Jade there. But Yogg is on 26 attack. Oh, but he does have a death, so dang, D-Boss is in a tough place now. He doesn't have any other golem. He can't replenish his golem stack now, and I think this might be game. Yep, Shadow. I think that's game. If that Nourish didn't play out, and the boss would have had that last Jade in his deck, and he would have had an infinite Jades then. But he doesn't. Lyra interface into death into next phase. And that's fatigue now for 3. That's really the only thing he could do. Malfurion the Pestilent. Gonna gain 3 armor. Embrace the Shadow. Into Void Form to face. Divine Spirit into Void Form to face. Probably a Shadow Madness to control one of the beetles. Gonna use the greater healing potion for himself. Oh wow, that was actually a mistake. He could have ended the game there. Oh, but he chooses to let the fatigue do it. And that is game to Heaven. Alright. Alright, so we are going to switch over here while we play a little music and we set up for the next game, which is going to be Chieftain between and Jonathon.
Gotta know that this ain't living, but we could run from believing
Alright, so welcome back as we start off here between the second semi-final match between Jonathon and Chieftain. Chieftain deciding to play his paladin first versus Jonathon's pirate warrior. And it looks like a mixture of a Murloc paladin deck. Alright, 6 seconds until Chieftain. Okay, fine. Alright, so Jonathon going first. And he's gonna play the first mate. I'm sure Patches is gonna come out here. Yep. And that's looking like 2 damage already to Chieftain. Chieftain's response is good. He could play the Inquisitor here to change his hero power to summon Murlocs. And he does drop the Inquisitor. What he could play Fairy Axe here, however it will forego his current weapon, and he could clear the Inquisitor, or he could just do all 3 to face. Oh no, he's gonna play with the axe. He's gonna play the axe and get rid of that Inquisitor. Hydrologist could be dropped here, or use the coin into Rallying Blade, but it's gonna be the Hydrologist. And which is he going to pick up? Redemption, Repentance, or Getaway Kodo? It's gonna be Redemption. Corsair being thrown out now, followed by the Bloodseal Raider, and this is gonna do another 2 damage to face. Man, he's got a big board now. That's Jonathon. He could play the Rallying and take out the Corsair. I think that's really his only option, or he could have coined into Corpse Taker, but he's gonna take 3 face, and then he's gonna take another 5, 6, 7 to face. Oh, probably more. South Sea Captain being dropped there, and that's gonna be 10 to face now. So in turn 4, already down to 11 health. The Corpse Taker is gonna be dropped here, followed by Coin and into Righteous Protector, or is he's gonna play Redemption, and he's gonna get rid of that pirate. That's South Sea Captain. Gonna heal for 3. Arcane Reaper coming out, getting rid of that, but it will come back with the Redemption, and Patches could now clear it. But he would have healed 12 in the he would have healed 9 in the process, I think. It's gonna be the Protector into Blessing of the Kings. That seems like his only play here. Yep. And how is Jonathon going to deal with this. Okay, yeah. Has to use his face. Ooh, not a big draw here from Chieftain. Another Inquisitor. What is his options? Dead Scale Knight into War Leader, but he's leaving his War Leader open there, and actually that's lethal. He's lethal. He could go for game. Yeah, that's lethal. Upgrade, and that's game. So game 1 going over to Jonathon with his Pirate Warrior deck. Alright. Jonathon draws first blood, and we will just switch over to the entertainment while we wait for the next game to begin. In the meantime, I'd like to start discussing GGWPs coming up. It's going to be, on October the 14th at the hub in Shogunas, and there'll be 5 games being showcased. It's going to be Hearthstone is going to be 1, Tekken 7, Street Fighter 5, FIFA 17, and Naruto Storm 4. So register and definitely come out to that. Is going to be the second installment of GGWP. Alright, so it's going to be Chieftain's Paladin again versus Jonathon's Paladin now. Protect, Righteous Protector being played. Is he going to mirror it? Yep, Righteous Mirror Protector gonna be played. Followed by Coin into Inquisitor from Jonathon. Hydrologist. Seems like his only option here, and then he could play the Rockpool Hunter after. Noble Sacrifice looks very tempting here. Or is he going for the Redemption? He's gonna go for the Noble Sacrifice. It's gonna end turn, and Jonathon going to mirror with the Hydrologist. He doesn't get Noble Sacrifice, but he does have Redemption, and he's gonna pick it up. So he's gonna also clear Chieftain's Righteous Protector. He's got the Murloc Tide Caller. I would play Murloc into Tide Caller into the Hunter. Jonathon just picks up a quality there. Redemption being dropped, and followed by Hero Power. What is he looking to clear though? He's gonna clear out the Hydrologist with his Inquisitor, and Hydrologist interface. corpse taker being picked up here from Chieftain. Really, what would Uther do here? I would play the corpse taker. Run the Murloc into the Tidecaller into the 1/1 and the Hunter into Hydrologist to clear. Does play down the caretaker and he's going for face. So he went for face instead of clearing board, which I find strange because now that 1/1 could just get rid of the Divine Shield. And Saronic Chain Gang I think was the best option. Yep, he picks it up. And doesn't, yep, have much options. Ooh. Grimscale being picked up here. If he plays them, 2 of his minions get +1/+1. Oh, sorry. The only random Murloc in his hand is the Dead Scale Knight. Alright, so Redemption. Reviving that Stonehill Defender. So Noble Sacrifice being played and a Silver Hand Recruit. Jonathon needs to clear board here, and he does have the Wild Pyromancer and Equality, so he could play both to clear board. He's gonna just test out the secret, and it's a Noble Sacrifice, so he's now gonna play the Pyromancer into Equality for clear board. And into Tidecaller. Tough draw there from Chieftain, War Leader in hand. But without any Murlocs on his side, War Leader may not be very effective. Jonathon, yep, stagger Spike Ridge Steed onto the Murloc to take out the and Stormwatcher. Grimscale to give Rockpool and Rockpool Hunter onto the Murloc. 6/5, not enough to clear the Stormwatcher, but he can do 6 to face. And Chain Gang gonna come down as well to help with the defense, and that's a huge board now. Righteous Protector into Rallying Blade to give it +1. And Stormwatcher gonna clear out those Chain Gang members. Ooh, tight. War Leader now being picked up from Jonathon. He's gonna easily clear that. And Chieftain in a very tough place here. Inquisitor now being picked up, but it'll be a little too late. It is a little too late. He has to hit that tide caller with. Okay, he chooses not to, but oh my god, he has another wall eater in hand from GG Jonathon. That's 13. And yep, Chieftain has no other option but to forfeit. So second win there for Jonathon. And we'll go straight into the third game. But in the meanwhile, let's switch over.
Can't believe myself. I never thought this would be our end, but it's nothing new. In my lover's honesty, I could push it back down if I have to. If you want me to, 'cause we can.
Alright, and we are back. So it's going to be a mirror match of shamans here. Chieftain saying, let's just try out shaman. I've lost twice with paladin, so let's try out my shaman. And it's gonna be Jonathon's evolved shaman, and yeah, I think both of them are playing an evolved shaman. Chieftain has the Bloodseal Corsair in his hand. Could look to play it, and then I think patches should come out. But he is deliberating, and he opts not to play the Bloody Corsair. And Jonathon going to just use his totemic call, get to the taunt. What are you going to do here, Chieftain? Totemic call as well. He gets the 1/1 totem though. He has a devolve in his hand and an evolve. He's just gonna use another totem call for a 1/1 as well. And yep, this looks like a Pramelfin totem int being dropped here from Chieftain. Is he gonna drop it? Or he could drop his Flame Tongue. Or he could, yes, also use his Maelstrom portal. He would clear the board with that and hitting his totem into the taunt. But options. So he does end up playing the Maelstrom, and does clear the board, and then coins into the primal fin totem. Jonathon does have a maelstrom as well. He could look to clear board with the Jade Claws. Yep, and he does. Plus he also gets alley cat. So blood, his next maelstrom being played to clear board, and he's gonna get a blood seal courser followed by patches coming out. Primal fin totem being dropped from Jonathon. Flame tongue, yeah. So that flame tongue is gonna help clear the board, yeah. And how is Chieftain going to follow up? Is he going to play the element to the firefly into the elemental? And no, he decides to get a totem instead. And is gonna actually heal back that Corsair for 1. Totem followed by a devolve. Wow. Yep, into little wisps of 1/1 followed by Maelstrom Portal. That was a great call there from Jonathon. And Chieftain doesn't have his evolve as yet. He does have Doppelganger in hand though. He's gonna just have to play Aya. Aya for the 1/1 Jade. Another devolve being picked up here from Jonathon. Bone Mare or Thing from Below. He's gonna opt to play the Bone Mare and clear the Jade, or hit face. He's gonna hit face. Still no evolve yet from Chieftain. He's desperately waiting for an evolve here to combo with his doppelganger. But he does clear the totem with Aya and has now a 2/2 totem. Sorry, a 2/2 Jade. And he's gonna play Jade Claws here to get a 3/3. Or is he going to go for the Primal Fin Totem? He's going for the Jade Claws. Yep, and they have the 3/3 totem into Primal Fin. And is he gonna drop the elemental, or is he gonna end turn? He just ends turn. Jade Claws being picked up here from Jonathon. Taunt gonna help Jade. And Thing from Below getting dropped as well. Primal Fin totem gonna say bye-bye to the bone mare, and then a 2/2 Jade gonna go bye-bye as well. Ooh, devolve. He doesn't get the evolve, but he gets the devolve. Is he going to play it? I think he doesn't really have much options here. He has to play that devolve. He plays the Corsair. And he uses his face to hit the thing, followed by his Jade Druid. Into Totem. I don't know, I think I would have used it evolve. Oh, and that's it. Doppelganger being picked up here from Jonathon. He's gonna look to clear some board. This could be it here. Doppelganger, Gangster, into Evolve. Those are some pretty big minions. Oh, but Chieftain picks up Bloodlust, but would it be enough here? That's going to be 4 3s or 12. That's not going to be enough. But he does have a devolve, and if he ever he needs to play the devolve, Chieftain, that's not going to be enough. You still have the option to play a devolve. Oh my god, he gets a 6 taunt. And he now has to ram it into... Oh my gosh. It doesn't look very hopeful for Chieftain. Bloodlust now 8 and 3, 11 and 2 is 12. That should be game. Yep. So a clean sweep here for Jonathon. It's 3 and 0. Alright, so just gonna update the scores and we'll be right back in a bit. So we are into the next round between Chieftain versus the boss. And this is for third place. The boss picking up his priest first versus Chieftain's paladin. And cleric's gonna be played first from the boss. Chieftain with no reply, gonna just heal, and cleric into his face. Rallying blade coming out from Chieftain to clear the cleric. Tar creeper coming out from the boss. And Stonehill defender. Wait, why can't I see? Hold on, sorry about that. Okay, now I could see. Peen, probably. Yep, it's gonna be Peen. And then Tar Creeper to face. Chieftain playing his gun. And Burly Bully being dropped. Dragonfire potion to Claiborne and Burgly Bully in one health. Righteous Protector, followed by a Tide. Heal the bully. Heal bully, I guess. Yeah, and he's gonna make a copy of it. What can he do? Lyra into Shadow Visions. Ooh, and I'll take up Horror here. I would take up Horror here. On the opposite, you take the Potion of Madness. Spike Ridge Steed. Lyra getting destroyed from the Mega Soul. Could look to silence all minions here. Master Spell being played there, followed by the Skulking Geist. Megasaurus being played. And which one is he going to choose? Taunt or Liquid Membranes? It's going to be poisonous actually. That's going to be a hard time to get rid of that board. And Chieftain may have this first game in the bag. A greater healing potion could possibly help him. However, yes, he'll restore some health, but doesn't have the minions or the control of the board to be able to protect himself or even do damage. A great time to pick up horror. However, it's just not enough. He needs another Mass Effect or so to be able to play it, and the boss just doesn't have the resources, and he's gonna give up first blood. So Chieftain gets first win as we wait to go into the second game. Alright, so the boss has chosen to switch over to his Warlock, and Chieftain is now using his Priest. So the boss gonna play his Mistress of Mixtures first. And Chieftain with the Radiant Elemental. Life tap, get a Faceless Shambler. Looking to coin into the Voidwalker. Hits the Voidwalker, and is he going to heal? Still has the mixtures up, Mistress of Mixtures. Chieftain playing the loot water, and we'll get the boss back up to full health. What is this for here? Life tap into Blood Mage? And which one is he going to choose? He's crafting this custom spell, and it's going to be a gain 7 armor, draw 2 cards spell. The boss who draws his Lich King, he's gotta be very careful here. He's going for the Despicable Dreadlord, which will get rid of that loot water. And Chieftain is gonna heal back up his... Well, he's gonna use Cleric first, yep, to heal back the Radiant Elemental and to be able to draw 1 card. And he's gonna get rid of the Cabal Talon Priest for the +3 health onto the Cleric. And back over to the boss. It's going to be the Twilight Drake. Or not. Defile? No. It's gonna use Defile just to clear the Cleric. Okay, into Twilight Drake.
I must consider. I wonder.
Yes, the void form spam after using the Raza to be able to get it down to 0. What would the boss do now? He's gotta be very careful. He doesn't have much life. He does have Gul'dan in his hand. And he could look to heal back himself or set back himself to 15 with the Alex Straza. He needs to be careful here. Doomsayer being dropped. He does have a siphon in his hand. He could look to siphon the Dark Reaper and hit the... But then that will leave room for his demise. And he is going to siphon the Dark Reaper. Ah, that's gonna be a great play there. Faceless Shambler. And then hit the... Yep, Doomsayer. That's a great play. That is well played there. Chieftain is gonna take this game here. And it'll be 2 up to Chieftain. Alright, so after that quick intermission, the boss is gonna use his Warlock again, while Chieftain is gonna use his Shaman. Chieftain, I'm sure, is looking to swap out. Oh, actually, he does swap out all of his cards. And he does have the Evolve and Doppelgangster in his hand already. That's gonna be a big combo at turn 6. Or even turn 5 because he has coin. But for now, he could play the Bloodseal Corsair to get patches out. But the Void Walker is in the way in favor of Gul'dan. So life tap and hit for phase 1. Chieftain just gonna use his totemic call and get Mistress of Mixtures into life tap. What? Yeah, I had one. Yeah. I thought you were all hungry.
I was. I ate chips.
Oh, this is going to be a nice combo here. Patches going to come out and get rid of the Void Walker, followed by the Mistress of Mixtures, and Totem is up and life tap. He's gonna get the Defile. Mistress of Mixtures again. Ooh, yeah, he could drop the Saronite Chain Gun. What is Chieftain going to do here?
So there's this new app apparently called Live 360. And now I don't know how one needs to say about these things.
Into Defile, nice, yeah.
Live 360.
I'm hearing you. Now it's a great play combo there. The Defile to clear the board. And here it's going to be the Doppelgangster into Coin into Evolve. Some pretty big minions here, 7, 6, 5, 4 and 6, 6. Will the boss have an answer for this? Does have Siphon. Plays the Mountain Giant into the Sun Fury Protector. Will it be enough? He does have the Jade Claws, he also has the Devolve. Could look to Jade Claw and take the 8 damage with into Dreadfire Inferno and still do 12 to face. I think that's his best option right now. Yep, he is going to go to do the that combo. And hit face for 12. Siphon Soul definitely has to come out next turn, sorry. Remaining with 6 damage to 8 damage to face on the board. Chieftain has the option to get rid of that Fury with the Jade Lightning, but it's going to be Thrall Death Seal, and it will evolve those 2 minions. Ooh, oh, is that a charge? Yes, it is a charge. Wow, what an evolve! How is he going to treat with this? Lich King? Oh. Abyssal Enforcer, but Abyssal Enforcer, he needs to play the next, he needs a taunt minion here, and it's going to be Lich King. And that's Jade Lightning and into that's game. So wow, Chieftain takes a 3-0 win over D-Boss for 3rd place. Alright. This is all. Babe. Thanks. Jesus, honey. Why are you such a messy eater? I don't know. Yeah? I went to beat on thing. Alright, so welcome back to the grand finals between Heaven and Jonathon. Actually, no need to relog because I'm stuck. Give me a sec to just relog. And we'll be momentarily into the live finals between Jonathon and Heaven. So it's gonna be Priest versus Pirate Warrior. Strong start already by Jonathon. Loot order coming out here from Potion of Madness and into Corsair. Frothing Berserker most likely. And Corsair to do 3 to face. Is Master Spell going to be the option here? Or is he gonna heal himself? This is a tough one for Heaven. He's going for the Dispel. Good luck to first meet. In. Blood Seal Razor. That's 6 damage to face. And it's going to be Horror to get rid of the Frothing Berserker and also the first mate. Or is it going to heal himself or Lyra? Not much options here for Heaven. He's gonna play Lyra. He could look to go into Naga and to upgrade. Or he Arcane Reapers. And he gets rid of the Lyra. He also does have upgrade for the Dragonfire Potion coming out to clear board. Oh, and that's game. Jonathon has just gotten lethal with the upgrade. into heroic strike, and then that. So first blood being drawn from Jonathon.
Arthas versus Arthas. For Lordaeron, for my father, the king.
So it's gonna be a paladin versus paladin in this second game here. Heaven starting off with the protector, righteous protector.
Hail and well met.
Is he going to coin into the second righteous protector? And he does. Hydrologist into repentance or redemption. It's going to be redemption. Inquisitor being dropped here from heaven. Not much options here. It's going to be War Leader coming down, is it? Yep, it's War Leader. From Jonathon, he doesn't have much options. And he may really have to play that War Leader. Alright, he decides Silver Hand Recruit. And is he gonna play the Redemption? Nope, he's gonna hold on to it. Ooh, Tidecaller being picked up here. Tidecaller into hero power will put him at 2-2. Inquisitor into Silver Hand and do 2 damage to face. Heaven is really thinking this through. Tidecaller comes down into hero power. Inquisitor, as mentioned, played out perfectly as I called it. And another war leader being picked up here from Jonathon. Ugh. This is pretty tough here for Jonathon. He doesn't. It'll have to be the war leader. Into redemption. And Heaven will play his own war leader. Inquisitor could go into that war leader, or yeah. Redemption. And then one of the protectors. Yep, takes it out. And that's 9 damage to face. He finally draws his Tide Caller, but does he have enough? Again, Jonathon stuck in a little hard place here. He could Tide Call into Megasaurus. And that's going to be his play. What does he want? 3 attack or taunt? It'll be summon 2 1/1 plants. As Death Rattle. Oh, and Heaven picks up his Megasaurus. Which one is he going to go for? The +3 health, or can't be targeted by spells or hero powers? He takes his 3 health. Gentle Megasaur going to go down to this Tide Caller Murloc. And Heaven decides to clear board. Stonehill being picked up there from Jonathon. He's gonna have to play it now. He could get a Dark Reaper, or he could get Tyrion. It's gonna be Dark Reaper, and he's gonna play it instantaneously. Yep. Is he gonna play Sunkeeper here? Oh, it's not actually. Sunkeeper wouldn't be the best option there. Probably going to be the Blade. Oh, okay, it's gonna be Sunkeeper. Jonathon with not much options here. Gonna play the Tide Caller. Into Silver Hand Recruit, into Megasaurus. And it's gonna be Taunt. Bone Bear being picked up. And that just doesn't help the cause. That's lethal. Yep, that's game. So it's 1-1. Jonathon and Heaven. Alright, so into the third game here, it's going to be Shaman versus Paladin. I'm sorry, Warrior. First meat being dropped, and Patch is going to come out as well from Heaven. It's going to be the Jade Claws. I'm going to take out the first meat. Yep, that is incredible. Blood Seal into Blood Seal. Cultist to get his Rusty Hook up to 3-2. Mana Tide Totem just for the extra draw. And it's gonna be Berserker dropped. Gonna get rid of that Mana Totem. Could look to Arcane Reaper here. Okay, no, sorry. Blood Seal Reader. Take out the Crab. Into Fairy Axe. Yep, enter Leroy Jenkins for game. So 2 to heaven, and that was a quick one. So the last deck of heaven is gonna be his priest, and Jonathan is gonna go with his paladin again. Drops out the Murloc Tidecaller. Holy Smite could deal with that right now. Back to Jonathan, he's gonna use the coin into Stonehill. And he just picked up Protector, gonna be played with the next Protector. That's going to be a Spirit Lash. And he's gonna heal back his Curious Gimmer Root. Blessing of the King. He could either hit face here, or he clears the board. Rockpool Hunter being dropped into Rockpool Hunter. Righteous Protector going to do 5 to face. Heaven does have a Dragonfire potion to clear board. He also does have the Master Spell into Doomsayer.
Well played. Greetings. Job done.
Hydrologist into Gentle Megasaur. Is he gonna take the 1-1 or the taunt? Loot order from Heaven. Take Horror for Potion of Madness. Run up for Horror. He's gonna heal back himself.
What would Uther do?
Back to Heaven. Heaven does have a lot of option here. Yep, that's gonna be pint-sized potion into Horror. Doomsayer coming down.
Not quite what was planned.
Ooh, Dino size. Equality into consecration. What?
Thank you. A misstep.
Kazakus could be played here. Lyra could be played here. So it's gonna be a potion which summons a 5/5 demon and gains 7 armor. Spikered Steed being picked up here.
Reporting for duty.
Lyra into... He can't do that
Greetings.
because then it's actually silence his own Lyra. Okay, he's still going to do it. Oh, sorry. The dispel does silences all enemy minions, sorry. And Jonathon is stuck in a hard place here.
Reporting for duty.
Inquisitor into Hydrologist. Hydrologist into probably Noble Sacrifice. Yep.
Light.
Oh my god. Grimscale onto Tide Cola.
Reporting for duty.
Jonathon just doesn't have the resources, neither does he have the drawing power. Pain gonna get rid of that. This could possibly be game here. 8, 11.
Well played.
Okay, yep, that's game. Mind Blast, and that's game. So GG, well played, Heaven. You have beat Jonathon 3-0 and have just claimed victory. Alright guys, so as you can see, the winner is Heaven. Thank you all for participating, and see you next month for the October. Sorry, we wouldn't be having an online tournament next month because we actually have a LAN tournament called GGWP. So see you at GGWP on October the 14th at the hub. Peace.